What up, folks? Sean Torres here, stopping through, just giving a quick little tour of my cymbal setup. A couple of cats been asking what types of cymbals I'm using, so I just figured I'll stop through and make a little video right quick. So starting with the hi-hats, over here I have the 13-inch extra dry medium hi-hats, Byzance line. Of course, I have the ching ring on top. Check it out without it. All right, now over here, right above it, I have the Byzance 18-inch vintage pure crash. This thing is very lovely. It's kind of made to warp a little bit, so. Alright, and right next to it, the stacker I have on top I have a 12-inch trash splash, and underneath it, this is a classic custom trash splash. Underneath it is another classic custom. It is a 10-inch splash underneath there. And I just got these stacked on top of each other. Obviously, for short decay, good accents, sometimes dub as a clap sound, some hi-hat sound, depending on how you use it, multiple uses. Over here, this other stack I have, the top one is actually one of my favorite cymbals, whether it's the 18-inch or the 16-inch, I love them both. But this one is the 16-inch vintage. This is a vintage trash crash. I stack it for the sound and also to try to prolong the life. I have a little crack right there forming, so to try to prolong the life of the cymbal, stack it on top, minimize the vibrations on it. I love this stack. Very multiple purpose use out of it. Of course, accents, somewhat of a higher pitch China. Underneath it, what I use is a 14-inch filter China, the Thomas Lang 14-inch filter China. This is a pretty interesting cymbal on its own as well. But I like it as a very nice, unique sound as far as China is concerned. Like I said, I like to use it as the stuff. Well, let me let you hear this trash crash by itself. So yeah, that thing's lovely. And over here next to it, the ride is the 20-inch vintage sand ride, the Benny Gribb signature ride. Let's take this off. For a sizzle effect, I've placed this I got off my Meinl Cymbals My. I like to use that one because it's easy to take off depending on the songs or the genre I'm playing in. I could get rid of it if I don't need it real quick. And next to that over here I have an 18-inch dark crash. The name is pretty much exactly what you expect from it. Next to this one is one of my other favorites. Well, these two cymbals, it's a stack. These two cymbals are two of my favorite cymbals out of it. I don't have a favorite cymbal from them, but these are definitely some beautiful sounding cymbals. So I have, of course, you see the ching ring on top. What this consists of is the top is a extra 18-inch extra dry thin crash. This cymbal sounds amazing by itself. Normally, this one doesn't sound too great because there's a crack in it, which is also why I use it as a stack. You know, when most people see these two cymbals, they're like, oh my God, why are you stacking these? Well, I'm trying to prolong the life of them till I could afford some more. So underneath that one is what's been dubbed by Mike Johnson as Thunder Butter, is the extra thin hammered crash, a 20-inch. And this thing sounds beautiful by itself as well. And this one's not as bad, but there are a couple of little cracks starting to form up here. So, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I stack it. And this one I will use occasionally on its own, not as a stack, because the cracks aren't as bad. But still, like I said, it depends on the venue and the genre I'm playing in for that cymbal, because it's pretty dark and it's got a lot of volume behind it. Of course, it depends on how you play, I know that, but still, I don't want to be in a small venue and just tapping on this cymbal. It doesn't give it justice. You gotta bring out that. So, next to it over here, I have what's called the Turbo Crasher. So Meinl by Meinl Percussion. A Turbo Crasher, I use it for multiple purposes. The main three purposes I'll use it for is, well, I guess two, is as a snare, kind of a clap, really more of a clap sound, and also you can use it as hats. And then, of course, just as any quick accent, you know, you come around doing some fills and you just want a quick little, you know, if you winding up over here and you don't want to just come all the way, reach around and end up on your hi-hat, you can just cut it right there. And so that's the setup, folks. Appreciate y'all hanging in. I know it's an 8-minute video, but appreciate y'all watching.